What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. It's flight number 124 airborne. Welcome on board. And today we got a lot of stuff that we got to talk about today. Sorry for playing my intro over and over. I was trying to get myself ready, so that's why I keep repeating the stream, playing the audio over and over again. But yeah, today there's a lot. We're gonna talk about Tammy Abraham news. Tammy Abraham is in the news. The Lukaku and then the Haaland conundrum. Also, we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about the review of the game that took place between the two London rivals, Arsenal and Chelsea. With Arsenal lost to Chelsea, a good healthy exercise for both teams. Unbelievable. Kunde also in the news. We're gonna talk about Kunde also. So yeah, there is a lot stuff to talk about today. So it's beautiful. It's nice. It's a beautiful day. Temperature outdoor is nice. It's around 60 degrees over here. But then we still gotta do this. We still gotta come live and talk about the beautiful game, football. Already I've seen beautiful guys. Tommy CSV in the chat. Big up Blue Clouds TV, and also Football Style also in the chat. But I'm not here alone. I'm being joined by I'm gonna have two guests that will be here with me to give us some update on the Lukaku news and also the Haaland news. We're gonna talk about these things because it's very important to talk about. Are we missing out on Haaland? If we don't get Haaland, what's our preferred choice? Is Lukaku going to be our preferred choice? You know, it's very difficult to see where we are at this moment. Should we go in for Lukaku, age 28? Is it going to be longevity, long term signing for the club, or is it going to be another how do you call it? Old players that were gonna come in and play for a season and do not really play very well after one season. Lukaku is not a bad player; he's a good player, but all Chelsea fans are looking for long term longevity player that can be with the club for almost a decade, and we can't get that from Lukaku. So I know the best transfer, the best striker that Chelsea are hoping for will be Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland deal will be very difficult, but I know Chelsea can do it. As of now, also Tammy Abraham also in the news. The price tag for Tammy Abraham has been reduced from 40 million to around I think 38 or I think 38, making it possible for Arsenal to buy him. And I also heard on the other side, Arsenal are also interested in bringing in Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan. The only thing is, I think Inter Milan are trying to ship one of these players out. If they're able to ship these players out, then it means that if they're able to ship Lautaro Martinez out, that gave Lukaku the confidence that, hey, I'm here to stay. Because we Inter Milan don't have a striker anymore, and I am their number one striker, so I'm here to stay. What are we talking about, people? Let me know what you guys also think about the whole Lukaku, Haaland deal, Tammy Abraham price tag reduced down, and also a review for the game against Arsenal and Chelsea that took place over the weekend. Football star said Fabrizio said Arsenal, their target is on Tammy of the of Tammy is on Tammy of if he didn't sign a new contract. Yeah, it is true. Tammy Abraham is a player right now that he's a Premier League proven. The only thing about Tammy is holding on to the ball, but I know if Arsenal are given that chance, which he's not going to get that chance at Chelsea, he's definitely going to be a world class player if he moved to Arsenal. And also, if Tammy don't want to sell, he doesn't want to renew his contract. Definitely Chelsea would not like to let Tammy go on a free. They are trying to sell Tammy, so they've reduced the price tag from 40 to I think 38 or 33, something like that. That's what I read earlier on. Gunavita, big up to you, my brother. We're talking Arsenal over here. If you want to join me, I got a link in the description below. You can join me over there, and then we can talk Arsenal if you want to be part of. You want the audience to hear your voice. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, like I said, that Tammy Abraham, Chelsea are willing to offload Tammy Abraham to whoever who wants to buy him. And looks Arsenal are very, very interested. As my brother Football Star said, Fabrizio said Arsenal, the target is on Tammy Abraham. He didn't sign a new contract. That is what Football Star said. And absolutely that is true. Chelsea are willing. Like I said, they're willing, doing whatever they can to sell Tammy Abraham. They've sold Tino Leverento to one of the clubs for just 5 million. I was never thinking I was ever gonna hear Tino Leverento being sold for 5 million. Another academy prospect. I'm done talking about academy players anymore. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to be part of it because it's not healthy for me. I always think a couple of years ago we've been always been bunted about Chelsea buying, spending so much money on big name players. But now it's the time for us to groom our own, and then when you groom them to become superstars in the future, give them the platform to become superstars in the future. What do? We end up selling this young lads. Tino Leverente guy does not deserve to be gone. I mean, he deserves just a loan. I don't know if he's been sold for 5 million. 5 million euros. This is ridiculous to me. Big up, bro. Well played yesterday. Absolutely. You know, when Chelsea gets you in the right time, they will put a nail on the hammer. Chelsea does that all the time. He said, I will come on 100%, my guy, but busy with work. When the new season starts, I will come on. No problem. I can't wait to hear your voice, Gunavita. I want to know how passionate you are about your football. I want to know. So yeah, guys, this is getting it's getting intense. It's getting frustrated. Lots of people don't know what to do anymore. What you guys prefer, striker? Do we go for a Lukaku? As of now, it looks like we're in a panic mood. And I always say this: if we get in a panic mood, that is when we lose. We lose. We buy unnecessary players that we don't have to buy for the season. Those are the players that we buy. So do we go on and purchase or sign Lukaku? And then if I were Lukaku myself, I'll be very, very upset for this deal. I will be very, very upset. Why would I be? I will be upset in this nature because Chelsea did not put me as their number one. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea did not put me as their number one. They just put me there as like a backup striker for Haaland. If they did not pursue the signing of Haaland, then they have to come to me. If I were Lukaku, I will back up that deal. And let's see where it takes Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where it takes Chelsea. And also, this is coming from the Athletic. As they said, Chelsea have made 2 bids for Lukaku so far. The indication at the moment are that Chelsea haven't given up, even though it's clearly a deal which will be difficult to complete at this late stage of the market. Don't be surprised if Chelsea make 3rd bid. So apparently, Chelsea have made 2 bids for Lukaku. So it means that they will be making a 3rd bid. Kane fined for not reporting to Tottenham training ground. I think he's trying to push this. Here, but I put the link down there. I sent the link to you. I don't know if you get it. It was right there in the link. I sent the link to you. Yeah, check the link out. It's right there. Yeah. It's very unprofessional if your deal is not yet complete. So instead of you going to training and training with your team members, you end up not going there because you want to force a move. I mean, at the end of the day, all the sacrifice you've made with Tottenham Hotspur, or whatever they've done for you, you're ruling it. You're ruling it. Although you want to force a move, it is understood. Tell them you want to move, but go into training. Go and train with your colleagues, and when the time is up, you move on. It's so easy. It's just so easy. You don't. Now you're being found. They find you for not reporting at the training camp. Unprofessional. Unprofessional from Harry Kane. You know, I wouldn't want Harry Kane either. He's a good player, but I wouldn't want him. It's just like a Lukaku. Why do we have to go for big name players with big price tag on them when they're about to end their career? That is not okay with me. You get what I'm saying? It is not okay with me. So we have to find out what is our preferred player for the season. That's what we're looking for. Preferred player for the season. We have to go in for our preferred player. Because it looks like we cannot go in with what we have now. Tammy Abraham, Chelsea are looking for. I'm just hoping, I believe that definitely will be a great news on Haaland. The Haaland deal, it looks like it's off and on. But I believe that the deal will still come. Something's going to pop up very soon this week before the transfer comes to an end. Something will definitely pop up. That's what I feel. That's what I believe. Something will pop up soon on the Haaland deal. Pray that if something new come up right now. Let me see what I have here. Yeah. It's I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. Let me see. Let me see what Tommy CFC said. Blue clouds just in front. Keva from Sky Sports said Chelsea are looking for alternatives. The Haaland, Lukaku, and Kane becomes Chelsea find it difficult to get these top targets. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If Chelsea can get in Haaland, what I also heard is Chelsea are looking up to Manuel Lucatelli from the I think from Juventus. That guy Chelsea also looking up to see if they can get him. You there? What else we have here? What else did I talk about? Did I miss anything? Yeah, this is what it says from Football London today. It says Chelsea could be set to hand Arsenal the advantage in transfer rates for Manuel Lucatelli. Chelsea could be set to hand Arsenal the advantage. The insane incentive in the race for Sassuolo midfielder Manuel Lucatelli. I thought it was a Juventus player, but yeah, he's from Sassuolo. Lucatelli this summer. You know how good he was in the Italian, I mean, with the Italian national team. So Lucatelli is also another player that Chelsea are also looking up to. We don't know. We don't know apparently who will be coming in. Chelsea Fanatic said Chelsea need to act quick. I don't know what they're waiting for. If I were teacher, I'll be fuming. I mean, I'll be very. Is that fuming? No, I'll be very upset. I'll go to the board. I was like, look, I can finish a season with this crop of players. I need a proven striker. And I know maybe Tuchel knows something, what's going on behind the scene, but you know he's not gonna say it. So, just from the an article I read, Chelsea are looking at inks. Oh, this for CSV. Tommy, Chelsea fanatic, my brother. Nice to see you here again. CSV said just from an article that I read, Chelsea are looking at inks and Vlahovic as the alternative to Haaland, Lukaku, Kane. Haaland and Lukaku, and then Kane. And as of now, I'll stand in my position where I am right now. Chelsea are not really in for Harry Kane. I don't think they're really in for Harry Kane. They want either Lukaku, Haaland, or somebody else. They're not really in for a Harry Kane. Let me know if you guys can hear the music. If his music is too loud, let me know so I can work on it here. I just added this to the stream, making the stream a little bit better and enjoyable. So it won't be just talking. It will be some fun. When I quit talking, the music plays and you guys can also can enjoy it. Chelsea Fanatic said we need to get a deal done ASAP now. Can't start the league without a striker. I feel the same pain, Chelsea Fanatic. I feel the same pain that you're feeling. I don't know what to do, because if we don't pursue, if we're not able to get the proven striker that we need to go start the season, it's gonna be the same thing again. 2012, after winning the Champions League, we were not able to buy the right players to fit in, to be able to continue that success that we achieved. Same thing is going to happen when we won the Europa League. We can't continue. Continuership has been a very big problem for Chelsea Football Club. Yet continuership, trying to continue where we stopped or where we ended in the previous season, it's very difficult. We have to get a proven striker. You know, I don't want Danny Ink, but you know, for now, I'll take Danny Ink because I don't want Danny Ink. I don't want Danny Ink. We can hold on to somebody, and I don't know what Chelsea are doing behind the scene. If indeed they have they know they can secure the signature of Haaland next season, that will be fine. It's going to be a big bidding war for Chelsea next season. Hilbert said if Harry Kane stays or no one buys him, I can see United going all out for him next season. United will do it. United will waste money on unnecessary things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why United wants to go for Harry Kane. It's going to be very expensive too. It's going to be very expensive. It's going to be very expensive. Harry Kane will be very expensive. So I don't know why will Arsenal, Manchester United will want to go back and pay. Harry Kane will at that time will be 29. It will be around 29. What Chelsea wants to buy a Harry Kane for? A 29-year-old Harry Kane. Is that what Chelsea want? No, Manchester United want. And is that the same thing that Chelsea also want to do for a player like that? What else we have here? I haven't talked about. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know what you guys think of it. And also we can talk a bit about Hilbert, come over here. Let's talk about the game against Arsenal and Chelsea over the weekend. What you guys think of it? Let me know what you guys think about the exercise, the game, how we always do with Arsenal, and what Arsenal also do with Chelsea at the right time. I'm happy. It was a good exercise for bragging and reasons. It's good we won the game, but I always want to win when the win comes in within the Premier League tie. Man United's Herbert said we don't have a striker next season. Cavani deal expires, and Martial can get us 25 plus goals. We love British players, so that could be the reason why Man United will go in for a Harry Kane. No, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with going for Harry Kane, but I don't know if Harry Kane price tag will be that small for you guys to purchase, or it's going to be very expensive. If it's going to be very expensive, then what kind of deal is Manchester United doing? He'll be around 29. Hubert, will you guys purchase that amount of money for a 29 years old? Let me know what you think. I don't know. Hubert said I've called. Yeah, I have called you backstage now. No, I don't. Really? Hold on, let me redo this again. Maybe it can. Let me end that chat and see. I'm trying to get Hilbert here. Oh, I have I123 love you said hello, my neighbor. Good to see you again. Let me create the link and I'll send the link out there. Hey, what's up, Hans Master? It's been a while. Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're doing well. He said this is a wet summer so far. We haven't seen anybody yet. We've signed a goalkeeper, but we haven't seen Probably too loud. We haven't seen the any outfield player signing for the club yet. We've seen a goalkeeper sign, but is that all we need as a goalkeeper? No, we don't need all that. We need let me create the link again and send it out there for those all my fans that I have on the Discord server. I created a link. Create invite. No, Herbert, no. Hold on, Herbert. Use this one. Click on the link that I sent to you, Herbert. Click on that one. Click on the link that I sent to you, Herbert. Let me know if it's not working. That link that I sent you, let me know if it's not working, so I can redo it. Oh, hold on. I don't know why that's happening. Usually, okay, hold on. Okay. See, it doesn't work this way. If I answer the call in this way, it doesn't work like that. So hold on, Herbert, hold on. That is, yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening with my link today. This is a live thing, and sometimes there's always a problem once in a while when you go live. But yeah, we'll get that solved. Hans Master said Erling Haaland is not coming. Chelsea Lukaku is not coming to Chelsea. Lukaku has already said he's staying. So now what? Lukaku is staying. So now what? What's next? All right, let me see. What we have here? Invite. Well, I'm gonna send the link again to you, Herbert. Stay tuned and get it. I already copied the invite. I'm looking for your name, Herbert. All right, copied it. Same way I've been doing it, so I'll send another link to you, Herbert. Stay there real quick. I don't know what Tommy TFC is saying. It says Martinez from Inter. Yeah, Martinez. Look, Martinez have said it that he doesn't want to play in the Premier League. Martinez preferred to play in the Spanish league. That's the problem. Martinez don't want to be part of the. He doesn't want to be in the Premier League. So that is the problem that we have right now about Martinez. Martinez would be a preferred choice, but he doesn't want to be. Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna put the Discord link. Tommy, if you want to come on, I've been trying to get hold of you, Tommy. There's something I want to talk to you about. I've been trying to get hold of you many times. Um, I have a Hubert here with me, and we're gonna sit down and then talk about this. I know his involvement. So yeah, when whoever joins will join it. So guys, give me a minute. Let me make a quick transition from here so I can hear. And as I'm taking, let your messages comes in. We're gonna talk about Helbert and me. We're gonna sit down here and talk about it. So let your messages keep coming in, and we'll see. Back to Blue Clouds TV. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. Yeah, welcome back again. I make a quick transition. I have here Herbert with me, and we're gonna sit down here and talk about um what went on over the week, the new transfer update. Oh, hello, Eleanor, Miss Eleanor here. Marina, nice to see you here, my sister. No, you're not that late. You're a bit late, but you're good. Nice being you guys. Wherever you're watching the stream from, smash the like button for me. Let me know where you're watching us from, whichever angle, whichever city, state, country. Let us. We would like to know more of what you guys are watching us from. Also, I have Hubert here. Hubert here with me. Hubert, what's up? What's up, brother?
Ah, yeah, nice. I'm okay. It's a bit of a pain to get into the Discord and join the call. So
Yeah.
yeah, but look, let's start with Kane because that's the one I have been listening to a lot of things today. I've at least listened to 3 or 4 people talking about Kane,
Yeah.
and I mean, look, he has not reported to training, so I don't know. Like I have heard Rio Ferdinand say that's his. He has given everything. It's his right. He can sit at home now and just
Yeah.
wait for the result he wants. And I heard Jamie Carragher say that he's still under contract, so he should be following and respecting the contract rules, and he should be reporting to training. So let's not get into that because that's Kane's decision. He's told that with Levy, I have a gentleman's agreement, and
Yeah.
I'm expected to be sold this summer. But as we know, and as Fabrizio Romano has himself stated, that Daniel Levy is one of the most difficult person to deal in the transfer window.
Mm-hmm.
So he's one of the most shrewd businessmen or chairman, or whatever you want to call it. So it's not going to be easy for Kane to go out because he is the one who signed the 3-year deal. No one put a gun onto his head.
R-
So
right. Right. No one
I
asked him.
think,
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. If you are on 3 year, if you have signed the deal, you don't get to, crib and cringe about the fact that you're not getting sold. So I expect him to report to training. I agree. I can understand that he doesn't want to be here,
Yeah.
but you are under contract. You are under a 3-year contract. It's not you're on the last 6 months.
Right.
Okay, so you have to respect that.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. I mean, finding is fine. He can. I mean, whatever Tottenham have done right now can go beyond just finding him. They can put him. They can put him on the bench for a whole year without playing because he still had a contract with the team. You know, if you want to, just look at what Rafael Varane did. Rafael Varane did fantastically. You know, he did not trying to play the I want to get away game, but then he was so humble. He went to the training ground and greeted all the players that I'm leaving. I want to say hi to all. I mean, professional way. Hurricane, who did it? No one actually signed that number of years to still stay with Tottenham without winning nothing. If you want to leave, you have to put your hands on Danny Levy's shoulders and say, Danny, I've played my best. I've been with the club. Now it's time for me to move on. What do you think? I think when they do it that way, there's no way Danny Levy will say, no, you're not going anywhere. You still got that would be very. I mean, it would be very mean to Hurricane. But what do you think? Do you think Chelsea should go for Hurricane concerning his age?
Yeah, just before I answer that question, there's some breaking news from Rovano. So he's saying official Tino Livramento joins Southampton from Chelsea on a 5-year deal.
Yeah, it's
Contract signed till 2026.
5
Chelsea will
million.
have a buyback clause included.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
that's
mean,
it.
I don't know. I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I don't think Kane is gonna go to Chelsea, or either Daniel Levy is gonna allow that, because you have seen previously Modric,
Right.
Bale all went to
Mm-hmm.
La Liga. That's the two best players they have in the last decade, and certainly Kane is one of them. So I don't see him joining a London rival. About Man City, look, they are in solidly for Grealish, and I don't see them buying both Kane and Grealish. They can, because I've heard some rumors that Man City are willing to offer 100 million plus Bernardo Silva for Kane's deal.
Yeah.
That's Tottenham feel that's a bit embarrassing, because Bernardo Silva is not 50 million worth, and he hasn't had the best season since that 100 points City achieved 2 or 3 seasons back. So they don't want that. They just want cash. So I think Kane can just be forced to stay at City unless no one puts a bid in. Because let's be honest, he's not going to join Chelsea. United don't have the money right now, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously City are in for Grealish. So where is he going? So do tell me.
Absolutely no way. Chester Fanatic said Kane isn't bigger than any club. Absolutely, he's not bigger than any football club in England or even anywhere in this world. Harry Kane need to abide by rules and regulations and then stick to the contract that he signed prior to this season. He signed the contract. No one put a gun to his head for him to sign that contract. He has to abide by the rules before Tottenham ruin his career. Tottenham can do it. Chelsea have done it before. So yeah. And also we're gonna
So
go
I
ahead.
don't feel I don't feel about this Kane deal that it's going to be very straightforward, because I
Hmm.
feel just he has not reported training, so you can expect some kind of friction.
Yeah.
You can also say that City probably had private contacts and told Kane not to report for training. We're gonna put a bid in for you. Maybe that could be happening, but I don't think Kane's gonna do that kind of thing. He's a very professional guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening with this Kane deal. It's very surprising. I rather Kane go to City than Grealish going to City, because Grealish is just 25, Kane is 28. So,
Yeah.
and Grealish is one of my favorite players. I don't want to see him in a on the blue side of Manchester.
Hey, good to see the Green Tev on the chat. What's up, Green Tev? You wanna come over here? Let's let your fans see you my viewers see your face on my channel. The Great Tev is right here with it. It says hello there, my neighbor, heading home soon. Who is Lukaku? Did I say Lukaku? I don't know.
Yeah, it's on the title. You wrote Luckak.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I made a mistake. Yeah. He said, who is Lukaku? Probably I'll change it real soon. Sometimes when I type in, doing the typing so quick. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Green Theft. Uh, Chelsea Fanati said, big up, Oogs. Ogs. Yeah. Ogs from Green Theft. Thank you. And then I can fix that real quick. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Go ahead, Hilbert. So what? Look, one thing I have a problem. One thing I have a problem with is the sale of Tino Liverento. That young
Okay.
chap. That young chap. What I said from beginning is Chelsea have had a problem with um selling. I mean, beginning we've already been bunted. A lot of people say, "Oh, Chelsea don't do this. Chelsea don't do that. We don't develop players." Then it got to a point that we started developing players. Now, when we develop young stars that we think that they're going to be superstars in the near future, we end up selling them. What do you make of this Liverento guy? He's a prospect. He got a lot of talent in here. What do you make of it?
Uh, I think, look, I've always said this about the Chelsea thing. It's only for Chelsea, because it only happens at your club. Uh, look, when you're winning
Yeah.
titles and when you want to win titles quickly,
Right.
with Roman, it's instant gratification. You could
Right.
take 2 or 3 years. So in
Hmm.
that 2 or 3 year process, the probability of giving youth a chance, or
Hmm.
your academy players a chance, unless they're exceptional or had a loan deal, who have done well, just like Mason Mount, who did all right at Derby.
Yeah.
The chance of them getting into the first 11 or even the sub bench, it's very very minuscule. So do you rather sell them and make good money? That's You just have to accept that. That's how Chelsea run.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like United, where you have to promote an academy graduate everyone year. It doesn't happen like that. And again, you should not be complaining. You have won a Champions League. You have won the most trophies in the last 16 years.
Yeah,
So it's working for you. Obviously, you would have some nitpicks, like you would want Roman to produce at least one academy product in 1 or 2 years.
yeah.
Supposedly, like Liveramente. I mean, I know you didn't like the what's that Baba guy yesterday.
Baba Rahman, yeah.
That name
Baba Rahman,
for me.
yeah,
Yeah, but I thought he was okay. I mean, look, a left-footed center back, it's always good to have in a back three. So I think you could invest into him, even if he is not, polished right now. So it's difficult, man. With Chelsea, one hand you have to accept that you're winning titles, other hand you are, letting go of youth products or academy players who eventually become good, and you have to buy
yeah,
them for expensive price.
yeah.
So it's the fine balance you have to find between, accepting being champions or promoting youth as well.
I mean, we have more academy players in the team, but probably they're trying to do it this way because we have Otsunodoy, we have and what's his name? We have Reece James, we have Mason Mount, we have Tammy Abraham. We have all these players that are coming from the academy. So they're not trying to put in so many academy players. They're trying to also bring in some other players from outside the country. So yeah, I agree with them. But some of these players, you expect them to probably go on loan and then be able to come back again. But they're also trying to reduce the loan. I mean, the loan players trying to bring it down to a certain amount of number as FIFA have already instructed. So yeah, let's get. Go ahead.
I think this is where Billy Gilmore for me. I know lots of Chelsea fans wanted him to stay. I was more than happy that he chose to take his career in his hands and
Mhm.
went to a club and play 36 games a season,
Yeah,
because you are not going to become any kind of player by sitting on the Chelsea bench. I don't care what you say, that he will get 20 minutes or he can play a game if Kovacic,
yeah,
Conte, Mason Mount are injured. That's never going to happen, or not all of them going to be injured at the same time,
right.
and not all of them going to be out of form at the same time as well. So his chance of meeting into the first innings is very small as well. So just go and play to a smaller club where you're going to play all games. He has quality, right?
Yeah.
Billy Gilmore.
Hmm.
I'll tell you about Billy Gilmore. He has so much quality that he displaced Scott McTominay and put him in the centre back position. And Scott McTominay played 32 games for United, and Billy Gilmore, did he even play 15 games? So that's how highly rated is Billy Gilmore in Scotland. So I'm happy that he's playing at Norwich. He will be playing lots of games, and hopefully Brandon Williams can join him at Norwich.
Yeah.
He's going to Norwich apparently. So
Hmm. Big up to new guys in the chat. DJ Sal, my brother. Big up to you. It's been a while since I know you've been very busy working and all that stuff. Yeah, but it's nice to have DJ Sav over here, and also
big
um
up to DJ. Always one of the most sensible Chelsea.
yeah, Chelsea supporters always helping out with streams, and he always have a lot to talk about. What do you think, DJ? Haaland, Lukaku, who are we going for? DJ, let me know what you think. And also my brother over here, I don't want to mess anybody's name up. It says Vena Oswara. Iswara. Vena Iswara, my brother. Wherever you're watching the stream from, big up to you, man. Big up for being here. It says between just remember we also need at least eight homegrown talent in the squad. Is it something that is being uh, instructed by the FA, or is it something that you are saying? I want to know if it's FA's regulations that every team or every club in the Premier League have to have at least eight homegrown players. I want to know, and then how many can be in the starting 11, or how many can be on the bench, and how many can be offered to be on loan. I want to know if that's what it is. I stand here in the point of correction. I don't know everything here. DJ Sap said Haaland. Big up Chelsea Fanatic. I think it's FA regulation. Is it the Premier League FA regulation? If it's the FA regulation, that makes sense. That we still need to groom home based players so they could be ready. Just like how the English national team is full of abundant of players that can always represent the national team in any competition. So if that is the FA regulations, I stand here to say it will be a very very good idea for every club to have at least eight homegrown players to be able to beef up the national team all the time. This regulation is really helping England as a whole because we've seen how good and talents that each club is bringing up every year. DJ Sap said, Vena, big up, bro. Always to the other guy there, Vena is Wara. I'm sure that's if I pronounce it right. Let me know. So Hubert, what do you think? What do you guys think of the exercise of Arsenal and Chelsea that took place over the weekend?
Exercise. Yeah, it's a good dress rehearsal because your second game is against Arsenal.
Yeah,
So, look, I knew lots of players to come back. You have Mason Mount, Conte, and lots of players, right? Even Conte played yesterday, but not full game. So, look, about Arsenal, you don't know what you're going to get. They beat Chelsea, champions of Europe 2 times, only team to do so.
yeah,
So, and with London rivalries, form and players, everything goes out of the window. A bit unpredictable team. They beat us at home after 15 years. So I don't know how to assess Arsenal completely because on their day they can beat you. On their day
yeah,
you guys can smash them 5-0. So it's a bit weird, but look, my biggest positive, as I mentioned on Ox channel yesterday, that defensively Chelsea looks absolutely brilliant. It's very, very difficult to score against them.
yeah,
Except for that one good cross Nuno Tavares put in, which Aubameyang should have scored. I don't think Arsenal really created that much. Yeah, that Willick's goal, it was a goal. Obviously, the linesman couldn't see it because of no goal line technology. But bar that, I felt like Chelsea were very comfortable, especially when Rudiger, Zuma and the other guy was playing. So, look, I always say this: if you don't have a good attack, you should have a good defense because
yeah.
defense will keep you. Defense always wins the league, and attack wins games. So, and Chelsea are probably one of the best teams right now defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right. That should be right. Um, Hibbert, can you hear the music in the background?
Uh, Let me see. No, not really.
No, from the studio. Did you hear any music playing out?
No. I only am hearing your voice.
What about if I'm quiet?
Yeah, there's a very like gentle kind of.
Music, okay. Because I don't want the music to.
It's not too loud. It's very faint.
How about now?
Yeah, it's still slow. It's
Slow. Okay.
slow, right?
Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. The exercise was a very good. Oh, this is from. Let me read this from Werner. Werner said each squad contains no more than 17 players who do not fulfill the homegrown players HGP criteria. The rest of the squad, up to a total of 25 players, must be homegrown. Absolutely. That, like I said, that whatever the FA came up with, it's a very good idea. It's a very, very good idea because it helps the English national team also get to different level. Chelsea Fanatic said, I agree with Hilbert. Arsenal are always unpredictable. Yeah, they're always unpredictable because they always want to show up when they play against Chelsea. But then when it matters playing against the smaller teams, that's where they fumble. Playing against Chelsea and winning for bragging right, it's not going to take you anywhere right now with Arsenal. If Arsenal were winning the Premier League and then they meet Chelsea and smash Chelsea at the same time, that is when it gives you more bragging right. Look, imagine they scored Chelsea to kick their league. The league were going bad, but when they met Chelsea, they scored Chelsea, and then their league started getting better. But at the end of the season, where did they take Arsenal? 8th position. Will you prefer to win against Chelsea alone, or you prefer to win the league and then win against Chelsea at the same time? They don't have the pedigree. They don't have the guts to be able to do all that. That is why a lot of Chelsea fans are saying we are bigger than Arsenal fans. But sometimes, it's all bragging right. Oh, nice to see you here, Bobby. Liverman. Oh, he says, oh, it went up again. Says rewind on Livramento. Livramento. He says he wants us to talk about the Livramento deal again. Werner said the context to Chelsea since we loaned Gilmore and sold tomorrow. We need to include 2 more homegrown players for a 25-man squad. So selling slash loan Abraham and then Callum Hudson-Odoi would affect this. I don't think Callum is going anywhere. I know there are rumors over there that they're trying to lay Callum out, but I don't think Callum is going anywhere. What do you think? Bobby wants us to rewind of the Livramento deal again. Well, apparently Livramento is going to Southampton, right? Helbert is going to Southampton, right?
Yeah, Southampton.
With 5-year deal of 5 million price tag on it. It's 5 million, right? Let me see where I got this link from. I think I have this link from somewhere here. The Livramento deal. Okay, I have the Livramento deal here. It says Tino Livramento issues emotional Chelsea statement as transfer exists. Okay, here it says this is coming from the Football London. Football London has reported that Chelsea are set to receive 5 million euros for the Academy Player of the Year signature. Academy Player of the Year signature, and have inserted both a sell on or buyback clause into the deal that is set to take him to St. Mary's. So we'll be playing against this guy, and he's been sold outright for 5 million euro. And we have the chance to be able to buy him back. If we are the first, we'll be the first team to buy Tino back if he wants to play for Chelsea again. Vernon said Academy defender Tino Livramento has today completed a permanent move to Southampton. Yes, absolutely. That's what we were just talking about. Hilbert, what's new? What else is new that we can talk about? Besides the Lukaku and then the Haaland. Then do you believe Chelsea are still in the pursuit of Haaland?
The water of Haaland?
Yeah, for Haaland. Oh, hold.
I think as the days are going by and without a bid.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Not putting any bid.
Yeah, hold on a minute. DJ Saab said the buyback clause for Livramento is 25 million, which so we're selling him for 5 million. So if we want to buy him back, that's how much we have to pay. 25 million to buy him back, right? That's what it means, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it won't be that bad if it's now, because we already know he's got a talent. So if he becomes more like the Marcelo or more of the whatever we want, then that will be a very cheap deal for Chelsea to buy. It'll be very good. I mean,
I don't know how many buyback clauses you have for how many players. Every time I see a Chelsea player being loaned out, there's always a buyback clause. So
I mean,
it's a good dealing, I guess.
Yeah, 25 is not that bad. Concerning 5 million. And then 5 years, he's going to have more experience with Southampton. And then when he's ready, Chelsea say, hey, I want you back. Bobby said yes, because he will not sign a new contract. Oh, another Tammy Abraham. He won't sign a new contract till he was guaranteed first team football with a year left on his contract, which is unacceptable. So, if I want to ask this to you, Bobby, from the way the young lad is now, the boys are being smart with Chelsea. All the young players are being smart right now. They won't, because they know when they sign a new contract, Chelsea's not going to play them. So why would I waste my career on the first team bench or still with Chelsea if it's not going to play me? And I know to myself that I'm very good. I'm capable of playing with all those Jorginhos, all these Kovacic on the pitch. So now our academy players are being smart. So the best thing is Chelsea have to sell him for 5 million, which we can add up to the money, whatever we have money we have there to be able to sell. I mean, buy Erling Haaland if we have to. I know people don't want to hear it, but I'll be quiet. I'll say, if we can buy Erling Haaland, we will save that 5 million down so we can buy Erling Haaland. The guys don't get upset. I know you guys don't want to hear anything about Erling Haaland. Well, Hilbert, let's go. Take it over. I know. I'm sorry I stopped you when you were talking.
No, no, no. It's okay. No, about Haaland, I always said that Chelsea have to put a bid. I don't see a bid coming anytime soon. And with Dortmund, I'll tell you this because I have experience with Sancho. Unless you don't put a bid, they won't be serious, and they will say that no, the deadline has finished. We can't deal this anymore. And this is a very big deal. It's gonna cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, like Dortmund are one of the few clubs which are brilliantly run. They can go toe to toe with Chelsea in management. So, I mean, look, it's what is it, 2nd of August, so not long left for the season to start. I can't see Haaland joining now. I mean, unless something mad happens with a deal of that kind of magnitude, unless something is worked behind the scenes, which is we don't know, which could happen again, but it looks unlikely. Like, I mean, for now, I feel.
And what about Lukaku? Do you think the switch from Haaland to Lukaku will happen? Considering, imagine, okay, put yourself in the shoes of Lukaku. If Chelsea have prioritized Haaland all this season, all this transfer time, and now all of a sudden they know they can secure the signature of Haaland. Now they want to move back to you. If you were Lukaku, would you prefer to sign for Chelsea?
Look, Lukaku goes. If Lukaku goes, then uh, it's a bit difficult because Inter have already sold Ashraf Hakimi. That's one of their key players.
Mm-hmm.
And Martinez is being linked with Arsenal, which is never going to happen. He's not going to come to Arsenal, let alone to the Premier League. So, and I think that dynamic between Lautaro Martinez and Lukaku is very good. And whoever is the new manager, he's sure as well not doesn't want to lose that if they have lost one key player. I
Yeah.
can't see Lukaku being going. I don't think so. That's a very big deal. Again, you need at least 2 or 3 weeks to do that kind of deal. It's not going to happen. Very unlikely.
Yeah, DJ, send the link so I can share the link over here. The link of the Southampton video for Tino Liberente. I was told there was a video for that young lad. Southampton have made a video already. Can we not talk? Chelsea fanatic said, can we not talk about Haaland? That's why I whispered. See, I was whispering. I don't want anyone to hear me talking about the Norwegian. That's why I don't want anybody to hear me talking about the Norwegian. So I whispered. I know you guys are tired of hearing that name, but I whispered, please. Okay. The winner Havertz connection works too. You know. Yeah, Timo Werner. I'm just praying because I stand here and I said many times that I am never gonna come at Timo Werner at any point. I'm giving this young lad. I'm giving this guy to December, and then if it's not still not scoring, then that's give it the chance to almost come out and say something about him. But I'm giving the chance to prove himself. And I know there's a good player in Timo Werner, but the only thing he needs is to be able to put the ball in the back of the net. I saw something in the preseason which I didn't like, but I still don't want to talk about it. I want Timo Werner to come good for us all. What else I haven't talked about? I have to make sure I get everything here covered up. This is why I do this. Um. So what else? Did you guys hear the news that came out about is this Seville? I think Seville or Valencia. One of them are looking for Christensen. They want Christensen. We know Valencia. That's Valencia for Kunde, right? Kunde deal with Valencia at the same time. They're trying to add up Kedzuma, but I don't think Kedzuma prefer the Spanish league. He prefer the Premier League. What do you think? Do you think Kedzuma would prefer the Spanish league or the Premier League? Going back to Everton, I know he's been linked with Everton too at the same time.
I don't think Everton needs centre backs. They have lots of centre backs. They need wingers more often. More importantly, they are way too actually Everton have way too many extra centre backs. So I don't think Zuma is going to go there. I think
Yeah.
Zuma prefers to live in London. I can't see him going to Sevilla or
Yeah.
be a part of the Kunde deal. I
Right.
can see him going to West Ham for 30 million. If Chelsea decide to sell him, that's a fair price. I think 35 million for Zuma.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, anything above that, it's not. I mean, Chelsea will be pulling it. So, and West Ham don't really have a defense of proper. Only Ogbonna is good. Sometimes Michael Dawson, he can step up, but he's getting old now. And other defenders like that Spanish guy, they have one. He's
Mm-hmm.
not reliable. So Zuma will be going straight into the 11. So I can see that deal happening, and maybe you can have some agreement with Declan Rice next summer if
Yeah.
Zuma goes there. So, maybe they can bring the 100 million price tag down to 65, 70, and you can go for Declan Rice.
Uh, Bobby said, "I want Beyonce, but it doesn't mean I will get her." Bobby, I can link you up here in the US. I can link you. You can get Beyonce, no problem. We can work it out. You will get her. I can work hard. We can put the money down. If you have the money, Beyonce will come to you, Bobby. Don't worry. Chelsea Fanatic said, I don't want Declan Rice. He's talking about Declan Rice. Why don't you want Declan Rice, Chelsea Fanatic? Tell me.
I don't want Declan to go to Chelsea either. I rather he goes to us because I can't see us signing a CDM anytime soon.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks. Only CDM we are linked with is Ruben Neves, and I mean, look, he's my fourth choice CDM,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, so if Declan Rice isn't going to Chelsea, I can see him being at United because there are two things. We love British players, so that's why I said Harry Kane. We
Yeah.
are kind of building this British Brexit team. You can see Sancho is here, Rashford,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Harry Maguire. Our whole back five is basically English. If you exclude Varane, Harry Maguire, Dean Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw. That's an English back five. Uh, so, I can see Declan Rice coming to United if Chelsea don't go for him. But look, I think as obvious as Kieran Trippier is to United, it's as obvious Declan Rice to Chelsea.
Well, as of now, it says Dijon Sterling looks set to break into Antonio Conte's. I told you guys that this guy, he's my man of the month. The game that we just played, this guy will be. Huh. It says that Dijon Sterling looks set to break into Antonio Conte's side, Chelsea side on what was that? Yeah, he was with the side though, but I was so impressed with him. I was so impressed with Chelsea fans feel. I can't get the right thing. It says that Dijon Sterling's performance, which would have saved Blues 68 million in transfer fees this summer. That young boy, did you guys see his performance in against Arsenal? He was amazing. He was. I even said that he was my man of the match for that clearance alone in the CCR box was very, very, very physical. He did not injure any player. He went straight at the ball. Here we go. Chelsea will have their front line covered. Hams is set to sign as he performs. His preference is to play center back or CDM, but Thomas Tuchel has planned to make him a center. Is it center back or ST? Hams, are you going to sign for Chelsea? If you are, let me know. Chelsea Fanatic said overpriced and overrated. Don't want him. We get a bit. We got what? CN. What's a CN, Hilbert?
What?
It says CN over here. Get better at League One. The last message, he says CN. I don't know what a CN.
We can, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, League One. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Tuchel, I don't know. I don't know how he's feeling right now. What do you think he's feeling right now, Thomas Tuchel?
I think he'll be a bit disappointed because he's won a Champions League in 4 months and there has been any significant signings. I told this after 1 week when you guys won the Champions League that
Yeah.
you should go to Roman. Not that he needs to and demand for signings because I always say this when you're at the top, it's the most difficult thing to retain it.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at United. We have never retained the Champions League. We went to three finals and we lost to both to Barcelona and
Yeah.
we won obviously, but we couldn't retain it till next season. So obviously your guys next game should be winning the league. I mean, if you don't win the Champions League again, it shouldn't bother you too much. Obviously, you like to retain it. It's a big competition, but at the end of the day, Chelsea's bread and butter is the Premier League, and you should be looking to teach your own city. And I don't think without a striker you can do that for a 38 PM Premier League season. I don't see Werner or Havertz scoring those kinds of goals.
Yeah.
City can. Not that City, I mean, even if City don't have Grealish, you can even agree that they have lots of quality. They can each score 10 goals, which can, count for 100. I don't think Chelsea have that kind of quality because I don't see, I don't know, you do create a lot of chances, but I still think you need a hitman. You need someone who can put the ball in the back of the net. I don't have that.
Bobby said that Tuchel is okay. Bobby, are you really sure that Tuchel is okay right now? He's not. Are you very sure? All the players that he's setting, he's not getting them. And then DJ said Lukaku to Chelsea is a smoke screen. Haaland is the main priority. This is why the deal is not being talked about. You know what, DJ? Some of the viewers don't want to hear anything about Haaland anymore. I try not to talk about Haaland, but I feel the same way. I still have the feeling that Haaland will be here. But I don't want to talk about him because a lot of people don't want to hear more anything about Haaland. The only thing they want to hear is Haaland sign. Then there will be more news to talk about. I'm Chelsea fanatic said I am worried, not with Haaland. Yeah, I mean you cannot be worried with Haaland over here. Guys, look at this here. The guys working out. Haaland is working out over here. Come to Chelsea, he's working out. Believe me, man. I want this guy. Why? Why? All right, no problem. Hubert,
The opening game is against Palace,
yeah,
uh,
Crystal Palace.
which is which is starts in 11 days.
Mm-hmm.
So can you do you believe that you can get by Haaland deal in 11 days? I don't know, man. It just feels now at
Well,
this point
we
it's very
haven't,
difficult.
yeah, we haven't really seen so much updates. We haven't seen much, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
man, you have to trust the Roman Abramovich. I mean, they have the money, but I don't know what is stopping the deal. Only unless Borussia Dortmund don't want to sell the player, then it's well understood. You get what I'm saying? We can all understand it. If Borussia Dortmund don't want to sell the player, then that's fine. But I know Chelsea have that money.
Look, I know that the transfer window closes on 31st August, so you still have time. But I mean, look, you would rather get the Haaland deal done before
But remember,
because
when the transfer closes, it doesn't close in Europe, but it closes in England alone, right?
yeah. The problem, no, the window closes for the Premier League on 31st
For
August,
the
which
Premier
means
League,
you can't buy any players, but European clubs can
it's
buy
come
players
by.
from the
Yeah,
other leagues.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I understand that. Yeah, we can buy when it closes in England. Means that we can buy them. We can buy any team,
Yeah.
but then the European team can buy from England and then take it to their country. I mean their country, right?
Yeah, their own leagues they can take them.
Right, right.
Only sales basically.
Only sales. I mean, they can buy a player from, although the transfer window is closed in England, they can buy from the club.
Yeah, they can buy from your club, but you can't buy. You can't
Yeah,
take
we
him from
cannot
your
buy
club.
it. Right. So we can have outgoing, but we can't have any incoming.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and that makes sense. See, this thing has been done by what's his name? Uh, Arsenal, yeah, Arsene Wenger. Now he's gone, and the Premier League are suffering for what he did over there.
I actually don't mind because United are always slow, so I rather, we give them less amount of time so that they
Mhm.
can do the deals quickly.
Hmm. Um. So we don't know when Kunde's deal is going to be finalized. We don't know when. Fabrizio Romano stated last week that it's couple days to come. The Kunde deal will be done, but we still haven't seen anything yet. Chelsea fans are are not really happy. Are not happy at all because we've seen
I
just
have
a
a game day after actually.
yeah we've seen just a goalkeeper being signed for the club. That means yeah. Also yeah, that reminds me. Kepa Arrizabalaga has been offered to a Spanish club right now. On a season loan. Yes, Kepa Arrizabalaga is also on the way leaving the club. So that is the reason why we signed this new goalkeeper from Fulham. Yeah, go ahead.
Problem with Kepa is that he's on so much big wages. Isn't he on 200, 250?
Yeah,
So how much is Chelsea paying for that? We don't know. If Chelsea are paying, I don't know, Chelsea are paying half of it. I mean, that's a lot of money for a lone goalkeeper. So I never like those kinds of deals. Same things with United. If we loan De Gea, we'll be paying half of his wages. That's around 200, 210. So
but
I
you
think
know,
they
you
need
know,
they just need to get rid of Kepa somehow.
definitely. But this, I mean, I don't think it's that bad when you do a deal like that because at the end of the day, if you have Kepa and he's not playing in your team, he's not playing, he's on the
Yeah,
bench all the time, you end up paying 250 or 200 every week. But then when you send him out, you take half of his loan, and then the other team also take half of his, wages. The other team also take half of his wages, and then also he gets much playing time. You you
yeah.
have the chance to be able to sell him with big money if he performed very well in that season. So I think sometimes we have to follow some of these deals and then let it go. Just like you guys did the same thing with was it Lukaku? Sanchez. You guys did the same thing with Sanchez.
Yeah, exactly. We did the
Yeah.
same thing with
Same thing with
Sanchez. He
Sanchez,
was
yeah.
on too much wages, so we had to loan him. So
And you guys were paying
yeah,
half and
I can understand your point. Yeah, you rather keep his value up rather
mhm.
than being, stuck on the bench. So
Right.
fair.
It's a fair deal than to keep him because it looks like the guy is really good for the Spanish league. The Spanish league, they barely play shots from long distance and stuff like that. They always make sure they walk the ball into the back of the net.
Yeah. There are many short corners as well, so he doesn't have to get physical.
Yeah. So I think it will be okay for the way he'll be good for the Spanish league, but not really good for the Premier League. I mean, a lot of people also argue that he has a good record, better off Eduardo Mendy since he's been with Thomas Tuchel. He's kept more clean sheets and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
because
but how many big games has he played?
yeah, how many big games? The big game that he played also he ended up messing up with the FA Cup finals. Welcome to the stream, Fal Diaz, so my brother. Welcome to the stream. It says, is it true Levermento has a buyback clause? Yeah, absolutely. Bobby, DJ Sav also brought it up on the stream. He said he has a buyback clause of a 25 million euro on him. So that is good for the development. All only if the time is up and he said I want to play, I want to go back to Chelsea. If he doesn't feel like going back to Chelsea, we have to forget he ain't coming. He can go to different club, and also you have to remember if a club comes in with a bigger money. He said, "Okay, I'm not going to Chelsea." And the other club, Hubert. What if his time is up at Southampton, and then he played very well? Now Chelsea want to sign him back, and he said, "Okay, I'm not going to Chelsea." And another team came in with huge prize money on him. Is it okay that the player can say, "Okay, I don't prefer this team. I don't prefer Chelsea anymore, but I want to go to this club because they will give me more um wages. Every weekend I'm getting more wages from here, and then they buy me with this money." Do you think it's okay if that happened?
Isn't he a right back, Livramento?
Yeah. Um. Right back. No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
he's a right
It's a
back.
right back.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the Southampton video. It's under it says right back. So I mean, he can play right midfield as well. I mean, I'm not completely
Yeah, I was told he's very versatile.
okay. But where does he primarily play? Like, what is it his position? Like, any idea?
Hmm, don't that really watch him in the academy team, but all I heard is he's a good player. He's that. He's this, but haven't really.
So, so the Southampton website says that Southampton is delighted to announce the signing of exciting young fullback Tino Livramento. So apparently, he's been bought as a fullback. So he will be playing second or a substitute or even competing for
Mhm.
what's that guy, the Tottenham right back, Walker Peters, if I'm not wrong. That's the guy who plays for Tottenham. Sorry, for Southampton. Now, just to answer your question, I don't think so. Chelsea will ever go back for him because you have Reece James and you probably have Kunde. So you have way too many options at the fullback. I don't
Yeah.
think you will be going back for him. And to be honest, I mean, I haven't watched him. I don't know anything about him, but my prediction is I don't think Chelsea will be needing him. I think it's a good deal. And for 5 million and getting 25 for buying 25, I don't think so.
Hmm.
You can get better for 25, even Max Aarons if he develops into something useful. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Hmm. All right. Vanna said, "No, I think they already agreed the buyback clause from the start. So if Chelsea want to buy back Livermento, ha, buy back Livermento has to come back." Okay. Fadi also said, "But it is still good to hear if he ended up good there. Should be a way to activate that buyback clause." I mean, I like when they put the buyback clause on our young talent when we sell them. So do you guys see Emerson going? Emerson Palmieri. Do you guys see? And then also, I'm gonna ask this: what are you guys doing with Phil Jones?
look, Phil Jones is probably one of the worst things to happen to United in the if last decade. If I could pick one player to signify the mismanagement and the carelessness and the sheer lack of care of United board and administration for Woodward and everyone, it
Yeah.
will be Phil Jones. To give Phil Jones a 5-year contract, I believe 2 seasons back, on 80 grand a week. That's 80 grand. He's
Mm-hmm.
on more money than Phil Foden. I mean, obviously, Phil Foden's contract will be revised. I get that. But to
Yeah.
give 80 grand a week, I mean, he hasn't played for us since 2019. And
Yeah.
now it's become almost like, like you should not criticize Jones. Maybe his mental health and all that because he hasn't played for a long time. And obviously, so many memes are done about him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, look, thing is that I just wish we can get rid of him, even if it's for free. I mean, I think he still has 3 years left. So I don't know. I've heard rumors that Newcastle want him. I don't know why any club would want Phil Jones, even if he's like,
Yeah.
Franco Baresi or, second
Mm-hmm.
coming of, I don't know. So he's just always injury prone. So I really, doubt what his football career is from now on.
Yeah.
So I don't know how United are going to get. He's coming up for a testimonial, by the way, next season. So you can understand that how long he has been with us.
That's right. That's right. All right, Hilbert. This is where the stream ends, and it's always a pleasure to have you here, Hilbert. Thank,
Yeah,
thanks, and always being part of the show. Sometimes
yeah,
there's so many news to talk about, and I don't want to be here talking about just 2 3 transfers. I like also have a different transfer views from a different perspective, and I'm very happy you came over to talk transfer with me. Hope to see you another time when you're free. Just like I said, when you're free, and then just hit me up. When you're free, hit me up. If you see any breaking news, just hit me up and let me know, and we can go live about it. Thank you very much, and then
Sure, sure,
I
sure.
hope to see you again. Hold on, I have another message coming from Fadia. So he said that I don't think we will force Emerson out. He will leave if he wants to. The reason is simple. He is a GPD squad player, a GPPD squad player, but the World Cup is coming up. It's coming, and he needs game time to be part of the Italian national team. I understand, but I don't know what the GPPD is. Phantom of many topics. Why are you coming late when I'm about to end the stream? Phantom of many topics, my brother. He says, Matt Law talk yet. I haven't heard much from Matt Law. Matt Law, I had the news coming from was it's not the Telegraph. It's coming from what's that place? The Athletic. It was from the Athletic who said about the news about Lukaku that Chelsea are putting two bids already, but then they could end up putting in the last bid that makes it three. So that's where we are at this moment. Fadiasu said good, and then he said good again. So Phantom of many topics, my brother. He also have a YouTube channel. You guys can follow him up. He's the Phantom of many. So he does traveling. He doesn't do a whole lot of football, but he does traveling and stuff like that. If you're interested in traveling, you can get to subscribe to Phantom of many topics. He said I just excuse me. I just wake up. We all live in different parts of the world. Absolutely. I understand that. Phantom of many topic. So yeah, this is where the oh, okay. He said I meant good. Then it came. It all happened. I mean, it happens to me a lot, especially when I'm typing I'm using my cell phone to do a lot of stuff. Anytime I push in the right word, and then I enter the space bar, it changed the word to something different without me seeing it. When I sent it, I was like, "What the hell is this?" So it happens a lot. I don't know if it happened to you, Herbert, before, like the autocorrect on your cell phone.
Yeah, yeah. I actually have disabled autocorrect, so it's better to disable it because auto predict accent, not autocorrect. So
Yeah, it does. When you put the right word there and then you hit the space bar, it changes it to something different which you're not aware of. You thought because you've already seen it. That's why you hit the space bar. Then something else comes in there. It's very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Sometimes when I'm watching some of the streams like Baggy TV and then the Green Theft, when I use my phone to text, because I'm in a hurry, I'm trying to text so quick, and then it changes my word and mess my whole message up, and I hate when that happens. So yeah, guys, thank you for being here, and then Hubert, you have a wonderful night, my brother, and then I'll see you again. Um, maybe tomorrow, maybe here soon tomorrow. Yeah.
yeah.
Back to Blue Caps TV. What do you have going on, Herbert, today? Go straight to bed.